Hey guys, DrVic here as I'm sharing tip number 4 out of the 30 days in 2020. Not only just to help with inspiring you for the new year, but more importantly for the next decade to really shift the mindset because everything starts and ends in the mind. This tip is really something that's more on perspective, but it's also, and I shared a little bit about that already, but that nothing in life is really bad. There's nothing in life that you lose. There's no such thing as a true failure. And it may sound, some people may go, I don't know, Doc, if nobody loses, well, what happens in sports? And the truth is there's never a loss unless you see a loss. There's never a loss because there's always a gain to everything. I truly, from a word perspective, everybody wins in life. You never have a bad day. You have a character building day. You have a day that's going to challenge you. It's a day that you're starting to figure out where your weaknesses are, the things you have to work on. We consider those bad days, but it's not really bad days. It's just something that's challenging you. It's something that's helping you seek deeper. It's making you uncomfortable. The mind, the brain itself is truly designed to keep you comfortable. It's designed to keep you in this little box of life and to never, step out of those boundaries, your past history, making sure it keeps you in what I like to call the mind's prison. We're all in a prison unless you're trying to break through. If you learned how to unlock the prison doors, and then you can expand into other realms. But it's the whole perspective of getting uncomfortable. And so when you have a bad day, think of it as a character building day because it's really designed to help you thrive and grow. The human body, the human mind, and life itself, nothing grows without stress. You need stress in life in order to grow and expand. So when you have a bad day, I want you to really think of it as this is a growth day for me. This is a growing day. This is an expansion day. This is a learning day. This is a character building day. Change the terminology around because how you dictate things is going to become the fabric to reality. In my book called The Rediscover Your Greatness, I talk about that in chapter 3. And so it's how you verbally dictate something is going to be that experience. This is why when I say everybody wins in life, nobody loses. Even in sports, they win. I'm a big baseball guy. Love watching baseball, love analyzing the stats and all the analytical part that comes to it. It's a lot of fun and excitement for me. And, this World Series, I was shocked. I was really saying the Astros are going to win in 2019. I thought they had the solid aspect to it all. And, of course, Nationals took it away, which was amazing. But one of the interesting things is if you look at it, you say, well, the Astros lost and the Nationals won, right? Well, both teams really won. It's just how you look at it. See, because when you look at the word win, what it really means is to gain. So in life, if everybody always wins, no matter what's happening in your life, you're going to gain something from it. Yes, the winners gained a World Series trophy. The losers gained lessons in things of what they need to achieve, how to become better, where they had lost, made some mistakes at, and where they can learn from that to expand and grow and evolve to be better. That is the process of life. And as long as you look and do the effort and do the work to discover those lessons, to work on yourself, to work on your mind, to understand the why behind it, and to really process that, that will create your transformation. That will allow you to take something to expand and grow and evolve. Does that make sense? And so even with failures, there's no such thing as failure. To me, the only meaning of failure is when you quit. To me, the meaning of failure is when you give up. If you never give up on something, you'll never fail. You'll have a lot of wins, small gains, taking little pieces of the crumbs of the pie that eventually, as long as you keep doing the work, you'll eventually get the pie. But you have to do the work and you got to be consistent with it. So this is something I think is monumental when it comes to a transformation or a new year or a new decade or just starting new, is really focusing on these principles and understanding that there is never a loss. In my book called A Walk in the Dark, I discuss a lot of this. I discuss the process of those dark moments and what's really the purpose behind it. Why do we as humans have to go through these dark moments? And why are they always going to show up? Why is challenges and life situations and stressors and so much more going to show up in life? And what can you do to help give you some insight, some divine insight, some spiritual insight, whatever you want to look at, to how you can truly tap into something that's an infinite source and guide you in that process. To not make it easier, but to go deeper. Because the thing is, when you dive deep into this stuff, when you hit a wall in life, when you have a challenge or a dark moment, if you really go deep into it, you can gain so much from it, so massively. But you got to be willing to get uncomfortable, and you got to be willing to face it and deal with it and go through the process of what you have to learn and how you need to grow from that. So that's what I got for you guys for tip number 4. Share your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know some processes that you may do that you may think some of your big victories or some of the victories that you want to experience in your life for 2020 and beyond. Appreciate you checking these out. Until next time, I will see you all tomorrow.